Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. Well, we are going to Vegas and I just finished slaving over a hot computer making my booking, and I'm going to show you exactly how we did it and what we're doing. These are all the cards that we used in making this award booking, and you can see there's 2 platinums here, so you're probably thinking that the Amex Fine Hotels and Resorts collection figures in this somehow. Okay, yes it does. We'll tell you all about how you can leverage that benefit for big discounts and room upgrades, etc. on Vegas hotels a little bit later in the video. But first of all, let's start from the beginning. So let's start with the flight. So I booked the flight first, and for some award bookings, you know, free flights, hotels with credit card points, etc., you need to basically book the flight and the hotel at the same time. You need to be monitoring the award availability on both so you don't book one and then miss out on the other, okay, because there's no available hotel rooms on those dates. But with Vegas, there are so many great hotels and they're all huge. There's so much award availability, free night availability, etc., that there's no way you're going to miss out. So you can book your flight in comfort knowing that you're not going to miss out on a hotel room. So I went ahead and I booked an economy flight on American Airlines through the Chase travel portal. I didn't want to waste points on booking domestic first class because there are 4 of us flying, so that was going to be a lot of points. I'd rather save those points for something where you truly need a fully flat bed, like flying to the UK at Christmas, which is a long haul flight. The fully flat bed makes it much more bearable, okay? So I'd rather use my points for that. But I did in the end use 50,000 points, which I transferred over from my wife's Sapphire Preferred to my Ink Preferred. She'd got that 100,000 from the welcome bonus on the Sapphire Preferred. I combined that with 10,000 points that I had and used 60,000 to save $758 on an itinerary that would have cost $1,347. So I ended up paying just $588. And what card did I use to pay the $588? Well, I did not use the Ink Preferred, even though I used the points on the Ink Preferred to make the booking. I actually used the Chase Freedom Flex because the Freedom Flex earns 5 points per dollar on airfare booked with Chase through the Chase travel portal. So on that $588, I will earn 2,940 points. You also may wonder why I booked at 1.25 cents in value per point through the travel portal instead of transferring it out to British Airways or another airline and trying to get higher value that way. Actually, if you're not booking business class, if you're just booking economy, often the travel portal can be equal or even better value than transferring out to airlines. So it's only really on business class and up that you would really benefit from transferring it out. And there's also one other thing to consider. Travel portal bookings appear like cash bookings from the airline's point of view. So you will earn points on the flight and you will also earn tier points or qualifying miles or whatever towards status with the airline. And I have British Airways Bronze status, which is a One World status as well. It gets you status with the whole of One World. I really want to maintain it. It's really useful. It gets you things like business class check-in, even when you're flying economy. You can choose your seats a week before your flight. You get a dedicated call center where they pick up the phone immediately. They don't put you on hold. So it's a really useful benefit. I got the benefit through paying cash for 1 business class seat a couple of Christmases ago. I think it runs out at the end of this year, so I really want to build up a few flights in order to maintain bronze status for next year. All right, now let's look at the first of 2 hotels that we have booked so far, and that would be the Venetian. Now, I love the Venetian. I've stayed there before. I did not film a video last time because I was too exhausted and kind of videoed out from filming my review of the Oceana Santa Monica, where we used Hilton Free Nights with huge value, and also of course appearing on Graham Stephan's podcast in Vegas. If you haven't seen that episode, do check it out. This is what it looks like. I'll put it on the end card of this video. So I didn't film a review, but I will do this time. So I really wanted to go back to Venetian, and luckily my wife had 2 IHG Free Nights on the IHG credit card. Now, you normally only get 1 a year, but I guess they allowed the previous years to carry over because of COVID. So she ended up with 2 free nights. And guys, if you want to learn more about this card, I'll put the link below. The current welcome bonus is 125,000 points plus a free night, okay, for signing up, and I think it's spending 3,000 the first 3 months. So if you want to learn more about the card, check out the link below. But anyway, unexpectedly, you can use these free nights at the Venetian. It's way more luxurious than the usual Category 4 hotels you're limited to, but in Vegas, they make a lot more money from the casinos, so they will do anything to get guests into the hotels, and thus the hotels are generally a bit cheaper. And the Venetian, which is classic Vegas luxury, is in category 4. So we booked 2 nights and it would have cost $406, but it ended up costing us nothing. All right, now let's move on to the next hotel that we have booked so far. And we actually booked this using 2 different Amex Platinum cards through the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection. But before we talk about that, if you have a lot of credit cards and you're building up points to use them for free travel, etc., you might find organizing all those cards is a little bit tricky. You may benefit from the app Max Rewards. They are the sponsor of this video. It's a super useful app where you pool information on all your credit cards in one place, even if they are from different issuers. The information will all show up in one app, from balances, points balances, credit utilization. They have a welcome bonus tracker with a little bar that fills up. It's super useful. They'll warn you from upcoming bills. And if you have the gold version of Max Rewards, it'll even activate your Amex offers and your Chase rotating quarterly categories for you, so you never miss a deal. And you can get a free month of that with my link below. You can also just download the app and check out the free features, of which there are many. So for the next 2 nights, we booked the Bellagio, and this is a hotel that I have always wanted to stay at. It's classic Vegas luxury. It's famous for its fountains. Look, insider tip, don't miss the iconic fountains. Well, we booked a fountain view room, so I'll be able to enjoy the iconic fountains from the comfort of my own room. So anyway, let me show you how I was able to get a $400 discount booking the Bellagio. So me and my wife both have the Amex Platinum, which gives you a $200 credit for the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection and the hotel collection. Now, with the hotel collection, you have to stay 2 nights in a row, all right? I found out the hard way booking the W Hotel in DC for 1 night and not getting the credit. I'll never make that mistake again. But for the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection, you can get the credit and all the extra benefits like room upgrades and stuff if you just stay 1 night. So what we did, we made 2 bookings, each for 1 night, 1 on my card, 1 on hers, so we will get the benefits. We did check that the Bellagio is the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection, not the hotel collection, and here are the benefits we will get. Daily breakfast for 2, $100 food and beverage credit, 4 p.m. late checkout, 12 p.m. check-in, room upgrade, free Wi-Fi, and then obviously on top of that, we get the $200 credit on each card for a total of $400 back. Now, like I said, I spent a little bit more money to book the fountain view room with 2 queen beds, which cost $299 for the first night, with a $200 refund from the credit, so it cost me just $99. And then $355 for the second night, again, another $200 credit because I made a separate booking with my wife's card, so that cost just $155. So in total, we paid $254 for a $654 stay. And we may still get a room upgrade at check-in. What's higher than a fountain view room? Fountain view suite, that would be nice. And in addition to saving money with the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection credit, we do get a free breakfast for 2 people each morning, which, let's be super conservative, say maybe $20 per person in value. So that's $40 each morning. Plus on each stay, we've got a $100 food and beverage credit. So that's $140 per booking, which will be $280 in savings through credits and stuff on the entire stay. So that's what we've booked so far, guys, but we do have 3 more nights in Vegas. Now, the value of what we've booked so far is $2,407. We only spent $842 on that. The rest was points, free nights, etc. And so we are thinking about what we are going to do for those 3 more nights. We will probably be doing it 100% using points or free nights. We're looking at Hyatt properties. We could probably book the Westin, maybe the Aria, or even the MGM Grand, one of those probably. Or we could just forget about Vegas and drive down to Scottsdale, Arizona. There are some cool Hyatt resorts down there that we might check out. We've still got about 150,000 Chase points or, stashed away, okay? So we got a lot of points, but maybe we'll keep it as a surprise what we do. I want to do something really cool for our last couple of nights and make a really cool video, all right? So conservatively, I would say this trip will end up costing around $3,000, and on the high end, maybe $3,500, of which we will have paid probably less than $1,000. I'll also have to rent a car while I'm there. I'll use the executive status with National Car Rental that I have through the Amex Platinum. It means you can choose any car in the executive area. Basically, you book a midsize and you get an upgrade to a full size. Last time I had an Audi. I've had a Jeep Grand Cherokee before, so you can get some really nice cars. Guys, hit the like button if you like this video, and if you want to see those hotel hotel reviews. They'll be coming up in a few weeks. Do subscribe so that you do not miss a review of the Venetian and the Bellagio and a secret hotel that we'll stay at in the last few days in Vegas. As always, thank you to Max Rewards for sponsoring this video. I will put all their information below. I'll put my podcast on screen in just a moment. Also, the credit card we talked about as well is in the description. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.